Hey guys, Marko here from FreeKickBeasts, and this is gonna be a review of my Mercurial Vapor 6 Safaris that I bought for my birthday, January 31st, and I've had quite some time now to wear them, just see what works with them, what's not so good, and thought I'd just make this review for you guys. So, the boots, the laces are a little, there we go, yeah. Here are my vapors. I was just wearing them on the field, so I don't know. They have some turf, some rubber pellets on them. They look nice. I haven't had any major scratches or anything to them except this turf mark right here. Probably because I shouldn't be wearing them on turf. But yeah. Okay, so let's begin with the breaking in. I bought these cleats, and a couple days after, I think 2 days after just staring at them, I didn't wear them or anything, I just put them on for a bit actually, I decided to be stupid and wear them to a game because I couldn't wait to show off, right, which was a bad move. I didn't get blisters at all for the first game because they were a bit big, I guess, but then I wore them to my next practice, which was like the next day actually. And I got a lot of blisters, and it was really painful at the back of my right heel and my left toe, big toe. Yeah, it was just, it wasn't smart of me to do this. So, and I ended up, I thought, okay, I just have to keep on wearing them like this, and then, it'll go away, which was even more stupid. So instead of, letting the blisters sort of heal and just wearing these, while taking a shower or something, I decided the next day to wear them to another practice. In which case, just totally screwed myself up and got a lot of, the blisters were horrible. So at that point I was like, I'm just gonna leave these boots alone for a bit. I went back to wearing my Copas. That's a comfy boot. Put some Vaseline at the back of my Copas just to make sure. And then it was nice, wearing the Copas, leather. And after a couple of days I decided to, first of all I wore these a couple of times in the hallway of my building, and I decided to put some Vaseline at the heel of the boot, and wore them, and surprisingly they were already feeling better. They weren't perfect, but it was getting better than from before. And I bought these blister bandages, and they helped a lot too. So yeah, so I had a bad experience. I've heard that if you just, in moderation, wear these, start off slow and build up to wearing them for like a full 90 minutes, then they're really good. I just did something really stupid. So, yeah, on to the next thing. I'd like to talk about the style. Yeah, let's talk about the style. I wouldn't have bought them if I didn't like the style. I absolutely love the safari pattern. I think it looks amazing. It looks really nice. The orange stands out a lot on the field, and from afar, not even that far away, but from when you're playing from the sidelines, the black and white looks, it doesn't look like cheetah. It looks pretty normal, like a white boot with just the orange, and it looks really nice. The orange really stands out. It looks really nice, and yeah, it's a very unique boot to say the least. I got my name and number, MD13, on them, and yeah, I thought they don't have the chevron stripes, I think they're called, like the Superflies do, but they still look pretty nice, and it looks nice with the glass fiber chassis, because when you got turf bits on this, it actually looks like a part of the safari pattern, so that's pretty cool. I really like the lace cover. That's another thing I want to actually hit on. So many people are they first liked the Vapor 5's lace cover because it looked more clean, bigger strike zone, but then they started getting annoyed with how little space you had to tie your boots and tighten them up really well, or even just change laces. So Nike on the Vapor 6s decided to lower it by I think 1.5 centimeters, which is nice. Some people are still not satisfied, I'm like totally fine with this. I have enough space to tighten the second ones up, the first ones, well, for the second ones, and it's enough to get this boot to be really comfy, for sure. Yeah, so the lace cover, and in my opinion, it makes it look really nice, especially on some boots, such as the Vapor 5s in white, black, and berry. I think the lace cover, actually on all the Vapor 5s, I think that the lace cover looks really nice. I don't really like it on the Vapor 6s in some colorways, like cactus green and berry or whatever it's called, the pink ones. But on this one, it looks nice. So, onto the technology side of it, I guess you'd call it technology. The Vapor 5s had flywire here to reduce the weight, but increase or sustain as much protection as possible, as much strength to the boot. They took off the flywire, but instead of but the way they combated taking off flywire was they added a glass fiber chassis, which we did not have on the Vapor 5s. This is really light. It's the little brother of carbon fiber from the same company, Tepex, I think. And yeah, I think it's really nice. It started off really firm, but now you can bend it quite a bit, which has to do with the breaking in. And yeah, it's really light, which is good. And yeah, there's not actually too much technology, except they got the traction thingies, I guess. I don't know. Here, I haven't really noticed it at all. But yeah, I guess they say it helps, so okay. Yeah, it's supposed to, make you be able to do like sharp turns and accelerate really quickly and decelerate, which is everything like Cristiano Ronaldo would need in those type of players. Basically, I really don't see a difference between even Copas, which are rather on the heavy side, and these. Like, once I put it on, it's not going to do much. It's like, what, 1 ounce? It's not that big of a difference. Once you start playing, you totally forget about those things. So, yeah, I don't know if that's, like, it's worth dishing out so much extra money if it was just based on weight. Like, I get style and stuff. But then you have another extreme, which is the Adi Zeros, which is, like, when you're holding it. This feels like any regular boot. Pretty light, but it's not crazy. But the Adi Zeros, they're so light, especially the synthetic ones. Those, I'm too scared to try because, I don't know, I don't think they'll have enough protection. It's just not mine. I'm sticking with my Mercurials. I like this line much more. It fits my foot really nicely. I have a narrow foot, just like the boot. And, yeah. Now, I got these at kitbag.com, a British soccer store. It might not even just be soccer. And I got them for $180 altogether. They were 125 pounds. But then shipping, because it was from England, was $50 more, so $230 altogether. So I didn't get that good of a deal. But yeah, it was the cheapest I can find. Because on other websites, these were $200 and over, $260 and stuff. And at my local store, Vapor 6s, Vapor 5s are still $320, which to me makes no sense. Yeah, so that's all I really have to say about this boot. It's the boot that I'm wearing most right now. Yeah, it's the boot that I wear the most. Second would be my CTRs. And I really recommend these. I know many people aren't too big of a fan of the colorway. But, yeah, the Vapor 7s are coming out without a lace cover, so I know some people will be happy about that. I don't know. The lace cover was a nice way to differentiate between Superfly, Vapor 6, and Miracles. Now it kind of looks the same almost. So yeah, I hope you like this review, and I'll see you guys later.